All right, we're doing this again. I'm glad I didn't get further into the message. Um, I'm doing an inner child message this go round. Excuse me. As I was shuffling, some cards fell out like it did in the earlier reading. That's still uploading, and so I just went on to shuffle the rest of the cards, and we're going to get on to the reading. This area is protected already, so if you come in, you're safe. Um, I'm Things are happening a little differently because of what happened. We're being guided to go into hermit mode, and the reason why we're being guided to do so is we're becoming self-sufficient. And I have to laugh at this deck. This was Tupac. I got the card somewhere. When I first got Casper 3 years ago, she chewed up this deck. She chewed up this card, and I wouldn't get rid of it. And it's funny because every time it comes up, it's because somebody don't want us to be self-sufficient. But a lot of us are going within because we are becoming self-sufficient. Um, I'll pull some other cards before we get into the actual reading. A lot of us are asking questions. what what is the inquiry? That's too many, but I'll keep them. It's what am I expecting? Heart centered and spiritual, and it's star energy. Somebody might be trying to be a star. And what's the most loving choice? Going to be speaking some things, and it has something to do with your heart and your sacral. On the bottom here, what is the brave action? So a lot of you might be scared. Got to be brave. What are you expecting? By going within, by going in a hermit mode, and what are you expecting after becoming self-sufficient? A lot of you have some things you need to ask. Um, since we going this route, I'm gonna keep going. Um, oh, a lot of you, your throat chakras blocked. Sounds about right. Sounds about something. Sounds about right, and it's time to surrender to the truth. There's a truth that's gonna come out, and it could have something to do with your throat chakra. You are seeing things clearly, so whatever it is that you suspect is accurate. Um, Leo energy. Somebody's moving into their strength. But then here's Capricorn on the bottom, which could be devil energy. And it has something to do with a family man. Um, you could be the family man. It's a lot here. Let me see. Hermit again. You're being told to heal. Scorpio, death, transformation. Leo again. What is this about? What is this Hermit about? I'm going to clarify with this deck. Hermit. You're going into Hermit mode so that you can stay focused and remember why you started. Just be alone for now and develop your craft. That's how you're going to become self-sufficient and transform, Scorpio. Fear is what's making you question it. Somebody is afraid of something. Self-sufficient. Trust your intuition. The way others view you is none of your business. Don't worry about what other people are saying about you. Virgo. Wheel of Fortune. Fear. You're fearing something. That's why this sounds about right is here. So it could be that someone has put this, is forcing this energy on you. Up, that just fell out. What is this? 10 of Cups. This is what you want. You want 10 of Cups. The way others view you is none of your business. What sounds about right? Man, I wish I could remember who made these cards. I bought these cards from a individual. You're being told to balance yourself. Go within. Something about going within. I haven't used these cards in a while. What sounds about right? What is this that sounds about right? Somebody feels stuck and somebody needs to change their perspective. Virgo. Sounds about right. What sounds about right? Don't focus on monetary issues. Focus on spirit. Okay, so somebody's focusing on 3D issues. That's what the issue is. Sacrifices. They're focusing on what they have to sacrifice. Go into hermit mode. There's this Virgo card keeps popping up. These birds are all out here. The little bird that had the nest on my patio, they're gone. So I don't have to worry about them anymore. It's time to surrender to the truth. What is the truth? Okay. Two cards. Nope. Virgo. Something about this Virgo. The middle way, the line between opposite extremes. Hermit. This might be told to go within. You're seeing things clearly, but then you're not. Or you don't want to. What is this, Virgo? What is this about this Virgo? Oh, it's a lover. I was pushing it down, but what is this? You are right. Clear vision. There's something about a relationship. Something about an emperor and a happy home. New direction. So you may be guided. The truth is going to move you from this situation. Leo. What is this, Leo? The Hermit. Somebody, okay, judgment. So somebody's facing judgment and a happy home. Somebody's being told to heal. So there were some issues in a house. Money issues. So this could be, what is this Hermit? The Hermit is going within to heal. Okay, there was some codependency. Somebody's inner child is talking about a situation where there's codependency with the Emperor. Let's see, Emperor. And then we got to move on. Emperor. Single. So this could be you now. You could be wanting the happy home, but there's codependency. There are a lot of things going on. That's what you want, but it's not a happy home. Let's see what the inner child card deck has to say about this, because there was a lot going on. There was Capricorn energy, Leo energy, Virgo energy, Capricorn energy, Hermit. It's a lot going on. So there's a lot of things going on, and some of it wasn't good. All the decks have been shuffled, other than those ones that I was shuffling on camera. Nine of Crystals. Self-sufficiency. I knew it. Somebody needs to, Seven of Swords, they need to get alone. Steal away. So they can focus on what they want. Because they were focusing on money, but they need to focus on their soul. What is the card for this message? Three of Wands. Oh, Guardian of Crystal is in reverse. I don't think I've ever had a reverse card in this deck. And this is past energy, Six of Hearts. So there is something coming forward that a King of Pentacles, because that's what crystals are in this deck. Something's coming out about this person not being who they say they are. And this could be past energy. This is Six of Hearts. So they could have had people helping them in the past. Put you back the way you were. And we got this Guardian of Wands here looking like, what's going on here? Balance. Somebody needs to get balanced. Um, let's keep it moving. I'll wait and see. What? There is a powerful energy shift going on now because it's the strawberry moon right now. So something's coming out. Mm. And there it is. Autumn is my last chance. Wow. Please don't lose hope. So, this King of Pentacles is saying that this is they need to heal. So, autumn is their last chance. Where is this? Which one of these books is this? Wow. I'm going to read it. Lost and lonely, this fragile little being has the apple of life and wisdom. She has hope, although it's fading fast. This lovely little fairy is all buttoned up against the cold, and the bleak autumn landscape offers no warmth or comfort. But in her hands, she holds the source of hope and life itself, a bright red apple. With this apple, she can sustain herself to the frost-bound landscape's thaws. She can save the seeds from her feast and plant them in the warming ground, so she need never go hungry again. And the rewards of this act will continue far into the future, far beyond her lifetime. She is holding the source of hope, but is almost afraid to bite into it. It seems she is saving it for a rainy day or for when she has no other choice. Soon she will realize what she has herself and turn to it for substance and comfort. And winter will then be through. It cannot end till she takes a bite from the apple she holds. Wow. So this individual, I keep waiting for help, for hope to come, but all about me is cold. I cannot find what I am looking for, and indeed, I can barely remember what it is I was in search of before I got so lost. I am cold and alone, and no one is with me. But I know I have this apple, and that when I truly need it, I will eat it, and then all will be well. So, this individual that's in reverse, the divination message for this card is time to stop relying on others for that comfort, warmth, and substance that only true self love can bring. Waiting for others to give you what you need will be a long and lonely, bone chilling wait at this time. So look at what you already have, turn to it, and feast on it. Learn to love and appreciate the apple in your hands, and save the seeds of self love and plant them. From this one remaining magical apple comes the gift of wisdom, comes self love, comes abundance, and comes the knowledge that you are a person who deserves to care for and love your own self. Once you take just one big bite of the juicy apple, you will be committing to helping yourself. And then you will be free of the need for approval, shelter, and rescue. There is only one true rescue, and it comes with the miracle of self life. Go ahead, eat the apple. So there is somebody that's, I saw codependency popped up. And this person is just in this woe is me energy. I don't know if this is you or them. But the message being told is you have to take care of yourself. Don't depend on others. I'm going to pull these. If you do what you're being told to do, you're protected. Right now, you're not. This is what they want. What is the message for the collective? This inner child message. What do they need to know? Memory. You need to go within, hermit. You need to remember something. There is an offering there. You have something in your memory. And if you remember whatever it is, you can change this feeling of lack. You'll be able to create. That's what pentacles do. You were seduced by something. Seduced by temporary bliss. You have something in the metaverse that you can use. You have some witchy skills. I'll leave it at that. What's on the bottom here? I didn't even look at it. Look at that. There is a clear solution. You have a solution for whatever you made remember what I said earlier. While you are asleep, entities are throwing things at you, hoping that you commit to them in your sleep state. Because if you commit to them in your sleep state, if you don't remember or listen to your dreams and listen to them, you've committed to something. You're protected, but you got to remember whatever it was so you can change it, because you were seduced by something. You need to go back out in nature. You got a lot of choices, or you made choices, something about choices, but regardless, you're protected. I'm going to put one more, then I'll clarify them. Your inner child is telling you that higher self. There you go. Whatever it is that you're going to remember, it'll bring you back to your higher self, because there was some type of manipulation that took you out of your higher self. They initiated you into something in your sleep. And you need to remember what it was so you can change it. Okay. Yep. It's in the middle, because if you wouldn't have done that, they they are tampering with your higher self. Okay, let's keep going. Memory. What is it that your memory will help you? Can I have a card for memory? It's your emotions. It's emotional, whatever it was. You were offered something. You were offered something. Your memory is telling you that you need to offer something to give you peace. And you need to offer compassion to the whole situation. And food as well. The food has something to do with it. I think they offered you some food, because apple, talked about apple. Change. Okay. Stability. This change will bring stability back to you. And that looks like an emperor, king, karma. Karma could be good or bad. The change will be good for you. But this seduction is making it bad right now. This D10, this seduction. What was this seduction? They didn't want you to pay attention. They blocked you from something. They blocked you from having compassion. I want to know what else. What is this? Why is this in reverse? Pay attention in reverse. Why is this in reverse? They wanted to transform you in a way that they wanted to. They wanted to block your transformation. They wanted you to take someone else's karma. Whatever you transformed or whatever is going on is bringing you karma that's not yours. Metaverse. Which gave you something. They were celebrating. This has already happened. So this could have happened in another lifetime, and they're coming back because they want to do it again. Okay, can I have another card on this celebration? Who's celebrating? Silicone. Somebody's using crystals. They're using crystals to create something because they know you're a manifester. So they're manifesting something off of you, and you're taking on their karma. Highest self. Passion. This has already happened. Okay, I almost pushed it in. I see it though. Dang, it went in. They're using your passion, or they've been using your passion to create something, but you can take it back. One more card on this passion. Somebody's silent now because we're confirming what's been done. They don't want to talk, this devil. Ah, they don't want to be held accountable, but they're being held accountable. So they're facing an ego death. Silent. Stay silent. There's an individual facing an ego death for what they've done to you. This could be a part two to the other message because it was a broader message, but this is more zeroed in. So somebody's facing an ego death. It's affecting their happy home. There's this Capricorn energy, which is devil energy. And a lot of you are seeing things clearly now. You're seeing it clearly. This is stuff that was done in the past. Okay. Hold on a second. Oh, I'll keep this. This is you can't hear it, but it's a clearing. Somebody's the energy is being cleared now. Whenever certain things start coming on if music or whatever comes on, it has something to do with this message. So energy is being cleared. Stones are being used. Mirror magic, because she's looking in the mirror. It's a lot going on here. So be mindful of your mirrors, what you eat. All right, let's get into the actual tarot. So a lot of this is a new beginning. So what came up twice was it has already happened. So a lot of you have already gone through this already. So now you're on full, you're having a new beginning. And it was funny because in the other message, it had the way the card, it was weird how they fell out. But The world was here and the fool was here when I cut the deck. So you've ended something, now you're beginning something. And I think what this message is talking about, what you ended, and now you have that new beginning. So here's the new beginning. There is a new beginning coming. And I'll, depending on what, we'll see how many cards comes out. I'll go from there. So there is a Four of Pentacles. So there was someone holding back because there's one and there's three. You have a gift. Three people worked against you. And you're in some type of portal. That's a portal. Tower. Five of Chalice. Emotional unhappiness and somebody pissed. They got it. They got, you see that. This is you. Queen of Coins. Somebody had you caged up knowing this was your energy. I'm gonna see what else. What's on the bottom here? Yeah. Somebody healed. Ending a burden. Ending, that was an illusion. This is Seven of Cups. This was an illusion. This burden was an illusion. And that's what I called the other message. Don't believe the hype is just a mirage. A mirage is an illusion. So this is part two of that message. I'll actually, can I have some more? I'm going to make it a 10 card spread. Look at that, Ace of Coins. King of Swords is on the bottom here. Somebody's clear on what was done. And the King of Swords could be a judge. Look at that. Right under the Tower. Page of Coins. Yep. Somebody's facing karma because you're learning what they've done to you. They tried to block you. You're learning that, and they're learning that. They know that you know now. That's too many cards. I only need two more. Seven of Swords. A lot of you had to steal away. Steal away and do your own work. There it is. Illusion. The burden, you ended a burden that was an illusion. The illusion was to keep you mentally imprisoned. But now people are facing an ego death because healing is taking place. This has already happened. You're receiving help from beyond, because this is your legacy. They were messing with your legacy. you saw what was going on and you were told to get rest. Four of Swords popped up. I know I said something about his Four of Swords. There's nothing to fear. This is going to be in the news, or it's already in the news. You are an inspiration. Imitation is flattery. And this is not just you. This is something on a wide scale. Okay, let's clarify this. Wow. Okay, so for the Four of Coins, they wanted to hold on to you because they wanted to hold on to you, keep you juggling. But some kind of way you were able to walk away from this devil manipulation. And you've balanced yourself out. And it's taken you a lot of strength to be able to do this. And by you doing this has caused a tower for whoever was affecting you. You're in your Queen of Swords energy now. Tower is because you are tuning into your abundance, tuning into your pentacle, tuning in what belongs to you, which is this. But they were trying to hold on to it. You see it on the side. This is in reverse. You're knowing that 3 people were trying to harness off of your pentacle. Yep, it's in reverse. 3 people were trying to harness in off of your pentacle. But you're looking at your pentacle. And it's interesting. You're in yellow. You're confidently looking at that pentacle. King of Swords energy. You're using your thoughts. And this 5 of Cups energy. These people are pissed off with you because now they're facing they have to do, you ended that burden and now you have the magic. When you have a 10, 9 already ends it. But once you have the 10, now you have the ace. You tapped into your magic. You decided that you were the Queen of Coins. And that's going to bring someone toward you. That's going to bring good news, the Page of Wands. You've mastered your magic. I'll take it. And because you've mastered your magic, now you can take action and heal. This is the Sun. You're healed. And you can use your magic in the way that you want to. Knight of Wands. And the way that you want to use it is you want to focus in on your pentacle. You already know, you already mastered your pentacle. Now you're ready to put your pentacle to use. And there is, you're going to do it in secrecy, but they were secretly doing things to you. You're using whatever they were doing against you against them now. Because you've been given this gift from the divine, you're able to put things to rest that broke your heart. You know the truth of it now. Excuse me. I know you're... Oh, she mad because she want to eat. It is late. I'm sorry, Casper. you've tapped into your magic. You put things to rest and you've tapped into your magic. And because you've tapped into your magic, you have access to your emotions now. A lot of people are unhappy, but you tapped into your emotions. Yeah, they're unhappy because they thought they were backstabbing you, but you ended up getting away. They thought that they were doing this to you, but they didn't. You actually reclaimed what belonged to you, and you've ended the cycle of them trying to manipulate you, and they have to face judgment, which is part of that ego death. What was it they were trying to block you from? They didn't want you to see. They didn't want you to see. They didn't want you to see what was yours. And they didn't want you to see that you could celebrate having. Six of Pentacles is giving and receiving. They didn't want you to know you could receive, or, they didn't want you to see that. They wanted it for themselves. Seven of Swords. You were victorious over this. They were trying to steal your pentacle. It was three of them. I can't make it up. It was three of them. So this illusion, what is this with this illusion? They wanted to create this illusion to take from you, but they didn't realize it was yours. So 7 and 2 is 9. You have your 9 of Cups. And what's funny is it fell out, and you have it because you were receiving help from beyond, and it's part of your legacy and the choices that you needed, and they knew you needed to be in alignment to receive the miracles and be able to channel. So they put you in solitude so you could get the key. You have to believe that you can, because you're the star seed, and you had to do a lot of things in the void to create as the blueprint. So a lot of people are facing karma while you are retapping into your sexuality. You're restoring things. Let me get out of this. Let me see what's on the bottom, and then we're going to end it. A lot of them want to rush in. That's the Knight of Swords. They want to rush in because they understand that they're not getting what they thought they were getting. Or they're not getting, yeah, they're getting something, but it's not what they thought. It wasn't what they wanted. They wanted what you had, but they're receiving karma and judgment. I'm going to leave this for now. I may come back later on today. I don't know yet. But I would like to thank you for stopping by Healing Inner Child Wound Conversations with Z. I'll be back. Not sure when, but I'll be back. Peace.